Shabbos. Many years ago in Williamsburg, the Klosenberg Rebbe Zichron Livracha, while the Baal Koren was doing what's tradition to lane the Teichacha quietly and very fast, he started saying, it's a little bit in a low tone, Hecha, started laning a little bit louder. And then the Baal Koren didn't get what the Rebbe was saying, so he said, Hecha, Hecha, and finally the Rebbe had to explain to him that this minute of saying the Teichacha, all the rebukes and the curses, you don't have to say it quietly and quickly anymore because it's already been done. We've already already gone through it, and therefore you could say it loud and clear. It's almost an announcement to the Rabban Shalom. We already went through it. Enough. We don't need it. We went through it. It's time for the Gula. So this, of course, is a tremendous chizuk that you could take from the Teichacha. Nevertheless, most places still have the minute to do so. And there's a question when it comes to towards the end, V'zochalti es Bris Yaakov. It really sounds like a very positive thing. Beautiful. Rabbi was going to remember the Bris of Yaakov. So there's always had the suffix as a Baal Koren. Do you lane it happy, quick, sad? How do you lane it? So the Shlach Kodesh tells us Yisoid Godel Me'oid and Tinach. The Shlach says Avada you say it the same way. Fast, low, it's sad. Why is it a Musa? Why is it part of the Musa? It's part of the Teichacha because Mele, we make mistakes. A person makes a mistake. Okay, he makes a mistake, he deserves punishment, he deserves rebuke, and hopefully he'll do tshuva. But when you look at a person, and this is so important, we look at a child, and the child is doing something wrong, so parents who have not taken any training, unfortunately, because there's very little training that people have for parenting, many times will say something like, ugh, that was stupid. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, what are you doing? And the right way of doing it, of course, is to say, Zise, Tate, whatever you say, sweet, child, Yitzchak, this is so not you. As in Yiddish, is pasnis you. This is something that a Yitzchak doesn't do. So v'zachalti is Bris Yaakov, Zok the Shlach Kodesh, the biggest Musa, part of the Musa is, look who you are. Forgive us anyone else who's making these mistakes. But Yaakov, B'nai Yaakov, Avinu to make this mistake, that's the Teichacha. Now, it goes, especially now we're holding by Shabbos Mevochim. Shabbos Mevochim Sivan. So I had the schus yesterday that I had an interview with Channel 12. They wanted to interview and find out what was going on in Morocco. Anyway, I had the schus, it was a Jewish lady, a guy whose father was Jewish. Right away when they came, I said, so who amongst you is Jewish? And the lady said, I am. And the guy said, I'm half Jew. Half Jew basically means that the father is Jewish and the mother isn't. And I said to them, they asked me, giving me a message of what we could tell the people. I said, we're holding right before the Matan Torah, giving of the Torah, 3,328 years ago. What happened then? We were given a mission. Now this is the most amazing lesson that you could give your kids. And you could give yourself. Because so many people today wake up and they feel like they have nothing that they could accomplish. There's nothing that they're really going to change, that they're really going to give to the world. Maybe the guys that are successful, the guys that are making millions, the guys that are writing Sifrei Torah, the guys that are doing success with it. The guy, what is he going to do? So listen to this Sforno. I have to thank Rabbi Brody who showed me this Sforno. The Sforno says the following. This is what happened to Matan Torah, and this is what a person is to be thinking when he goes to Matan Torah, which is in 8 days from now. Zok the Sforno, when it says, how is Klal Yisrael going to be a treasure for all the nations? So number one, Zok the Sforno, the first step a person has to know that Rebbe Shalom loves all creations. It's precious for him. The point of creation, the Rebbe Shalom put human beings in this world, there was a purpose. But then he says, and it's based of course on the Mishnah, nevertheless, you guys, the Jews, are segula. What does that mean? You're a treasure. So then the Sforno says right afterwards, very kedai to see the words and teach your kids. He says, because you're going to be mamleches kohanim, ubazet yusgula mikulam. You want to know how you're going to be a treasure? If you're going to be mamleches kohanim. What does that mean, mamleches kohanim? We're not all kohanim. To be teachers to humanity. Everyone that gets up in the morning has an opportunity to be a teacher to humanity in the most simple ways, the way you act, the ways that you say thank you, the way you're Kiddush Hashem. And this is really right before Yemaisa Mashiach. This is what we need to prepare, because that's going to happen in the future. That's what's going to happen. We're going to be teachers of humanity. What a schus! And when a person knows that, then of course, Moshe Feinstein says, why do you say Limod Lamed by Avinu Avrahman? You're asking that you should have Chochmah, Bina. You should be learning, Gavaldik. But the Lamed, that's teachers. A guy's a teacher should be Mechaben and he should mamish cry. You know, the Baal Shem Tov said that the reason why the Gula is not coming is because we're not Mechaben by Avinu Avrahman. Maybe it fits this LaMoshe. Why? Because LaMoshe says is that really everyone's a teacher. So Limod Lamed is not just going on the teachers in school, it's every one of us. And today we should be Zeich to be a Melamed. That's the schus that we have from Matan Torah.